see. Hi friends, welcome to this week's Horror Rewinds Drink Edition with Lisa Bowl. This week we're going to be making Church's Cup, little thing I like to call that, and I promise I'm not going to talk like that the whole time. That Judd. First thing I thought, like, guys, I watched this one. Who was their dialect coach? It was very confusing. Anyway, for this drink today, I'm really excited. I'd like you to remember back in the day when you might have had something like a dirt cup, if you remember. It was like pudding and cookies and gummy worms. We're gonna do that because it sort of feels right for a graveyard, right? We're gonna do one of those, but like the adult version. So today, for this drink, you are going to need Oreo cookies, Bosco's chocolate syrup, chocolate ice cream, gummy worms, vodka, Bailey's, Kahlua, and blueberries. I know you're like, wait, what? We're gonna make it healthy, like, gotta balance it out or something, right? So, to start, you all know how I like to decorate a glass. Martini glasses this week. To start, we will need that Bosco's chocolate syrup. You might remember this from when we did Psycho. As I told you, I would really like to help you build your bar, so I'm going to try to keep cycling things through. So we're going to use this, and we're going to go ahead and put that onto a plate. On this plate, now, you're going to take our martini glass, just go ahead, swing it around in there, get a nice, even coat of chocolate sauce. Also, Hershey's chocolate sauce, whatever kind of syrup you have, this is going to be fine. But I just know we have this from our Psycho times. So, go ahead. Get a good rim on there. And now, I'm going to need you to take out those Oreos. It's just like a kid's dream, but don't let your kids have this. You are going to take 3 Oreo cookie sandwiches, and I'm going to need you to gut them. Like, take out the top half, scrape off that frosting, eat that frosting, because we know it's good. If you really feel up to it, ball all 3 of those icings together and just go nuts. Take these parts of the cookies, put them in some wax paper maybe, set them on the plate, grab something like sturdy, maybe like a peanut butter jar, beat them! Just like smush it up, because what you're gonna need is a nice fine layer of cookie crumbs. Cookie dust, dirt. Oh. You're gonna take your glass, and we're gonna get in there. We're gonna make it nice and dirty. Just make sure you get a nice even coat on there. It's not science, it's more arts and crafts. It's a good time. And I think we're almost there. Now, if I was in my kitchen, I will put this in my freezer immediately so it could set, which is what I would suggest you do as you make this drink. Now, while you go ahead and put this in your freezer, you can go ahead and get your chocolate ice cream. I would say about this much is good, like a cup or so. Go ahead, put that chocolate ice cream into your blender. This is my blender. I have like a bullet, I think they're called, a magic bullet. Ninja, you know, whatever. A little guy. If you have a big guy, put it in that big guy. We're gonna use this little guy right now. Next thing we're gonna do, get our blueberries. So again, you're probably like, wait, why are we putting fruit in this? Because this film was made in Maine. The family moves to Maine. It's all about Maine, Maine. One of Maine's favorite things, blueberries. So let's go ahead and put them in there. But before we put them in, we're really gonna get in there and make a little bit of a mess. Because I've found that if you get like a really good berry juice out of them before they get beat to death in that blender, it's nice to just give them a mush and get some of the juice out first before they get too cold. So I'm gonna be really delicate in this moment. So go ahead and smush them. Sort of reminds me of at the end of the film, as I watched it. I know I already said this, and you know I hate these things. It was terrifying, and so at the end when he kisses his wife and the camera turns and her eyeballs hanging out, that's what it's gonna look like. It's fun. So You can probably go after them a little bit longer, but for the sake of time, we'll call this good. We're gonna plop that onto ourselves and into the cup. It's good. A little bit more. Okay. Now the booze, the good stuff. We're gonna start with some vodka. Your choice. What kind of vodka do you have in the house? Grab it. Me, I've got some LVOV from Poland. It's fine. It's nice. It's good vodka. Pull out your handy dandy ounce pour from the top of your shaker or a shot glass again. We're gonna do a single ounce today of our favorite vodka. Again, if you like freaking love blueberries, treat yourself. Get some blueberry vodka, put it in. Today, we're just going plain. Once we've got that in there, we're gonna go ahead and grab our Baileys. Any kind of Irish cream is great. Again, alcoholic is best. The alcoholic variety. Half ounce. We're gonna go with a half ounce this time. Boop. So just fill that guy half up. And then we're gonna get our Kahlua ready. The thing that I did learn, you can't do too much alcohol. I know it sounds like a bummer, but if you do too much alcohol, then it's kind of runny. And we want this to be like good, thick, muddy milkshake. So we're gonna do a half ounce of this. Plonk. Ooh. Kahlua. It's so nice. It's such a nice smell. Bonk. And now, finally, we're gonna go ahead and blend. I'll be right back. Gonna go ahead, lock. Ooh, we got a jumper. Everybody in. How can you come back to life? So, I'm gonna go ahead, put this into my little magic bullet, and enjoy the ride. Sounds like that's all. Yep, nice and even. We are going to see how this comes out. Oh, that's pretty. So as you'll see, this is why it's nice to go ahead and set this in your freezer, because it's a little warm here, so we've got some melting, but it's also kind of a nice look. So go ahead, plonk. There's a little bit of ice cream chunk in there. You know what? Game on. So we have a little bit left. That's the fun. You drink it before you go in with your friends. So they don't know you had more. Wait, is that a thing people do? I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna need our cookies one more time, because now we're gonna do a final garnish where we really get this to look good. Take your cookies, ever so gently sprinkle them on top. Remember when I mentioned that dirt cup you had when you were a kid? But this looks like one that you would have at a fun bar. Or you will impress your friends with, because you'll be like, I made this. We're not even at a bar. They'll be like, wow, you're really good. It's a fun time. And the final garnish. Sticky gummy worms. We're going to call this one Church, because he went in first. And we're going to call this one Gage. Oh, that child's laugh. He went in second. And we're going to call this one, I think her name was Rachel, but she was an awful person because she let that sister of hers die. I don't want to get into it, guys. I would, however, like to share with you Church's cup. You can pour one out for him if you like. It's probably going to make a mess, not going to lie. Let's go ahead and... Just a little bit of the blueberry. The blueberry's a little less subtle. Oh, it's nice. Cheers to you and the pet cemetery.